Hey guys, KingBaller06 here, and we are back with another video. And today, as I said in the last video, I'm straying away from doing the pole drawings and just doing whatever I want. I decided to work on two different pieces simultaneously, or not simultaneously, but back and forth. I focused more on the one you guys are seeing now. You guys will see the other one maybe later this week. And actually, I'm going to be doing a commission drawing. Basically, someone asked me to create a Godzilla drawing, and in return, they're going to gift me Discord Nitro since I don't have a way for them to directly pay me money. So yeah, you guys will probably see that by Wednesday, honestly. Actually, yeah, you guys should be able to see it Wednesday, Thursday. The other drawing that I'm working on, which I'll get into more detail when that video actually comes out. I'm not going to talk about it here. The other one should be done later this week, unless I start up another drawing, because I'm always going to do two at a time. So unless I start up another one and I just get into this one. I originally wanted to just finish two at the same time, but I just really got to work on this one. You guys are going to see I drafted this out a multitude of times, trying to get all the proportions correct and all that. First attempt wasn't the best, so that's just something to keep in mind if you guys are artists. Don't always go with your first attempt, especially if you think it looks off. Yeah, go with your gut with anything in life. So yeah, with this, at this point, this is looking more correct. So you can see the screenshot in the upper left. That is what I'm redrawing. I've always wanted to redraw Naruto stuff because Naruto is my second favorite anime, tied with Black Clover. Only reason that Black Clover isn't higher is because Black Clover doesn't have nearly as many episodes, and therefore not as much time has passed for development. Most of the reason why I like Black Clover specifically so much to compare it to Naruto is mostly because of Asta. I think Asta is probably tied to my second favorite character in all of anime. Luffy's obviously number one. I've talked about him a multitude of times. Naruto and Asta are tied for fourth and fifth. That's a tough one. Jiraiya might. I'm not sure I rate Jiraiya that high. Low-key, I think maybe Zabuza. He's rewatched some Naruto episodes, and I really see he's actually a pretty good character. Just Katakuri, Zoro, Ace, Sabo. I mean, I can tell you guys who my least favorite character is, and that's Sakura Haruno. She's a useless sack of crap. Yeah. And yeah. So if you guys have any specific suggestions, leave them down in the comments. I'll look into them. However, if any of you expect me to create a drawing of Sakura Haruno, no. Yeah, that's not happening. Don't ever suggest that. That's never happening. I've drawn her twice. I might actually put the image up. Oh, one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Below the reference image, that's a drawing I'm Sakura. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. I essentially drew her inner character and who she really is. A piece of garbage, and a useless piece of garbage. Yeah. I really dislike Sakura. If any of you guys can't tell, I dislike Sakura Haruno. So yeah. And I was thinking of, because you guys know I did a couple versus battles on my channel. The first one being Bakugo versus Todoroki. The second one being Naruto versus Shinki. Chunin exams Naruto versus Chunin exam Shinki. And you guys already, if you guys have seen those videos, you guys know how I felt about each side. In case you haven't, I'll just briefly, I'll tell you who I think wins in those matchups. For the Bakugo versus Todoroki, and I was thinking for that one, I was doing as of end of season 3, because even end of season 4 will still be the same, considering neither of them actually do much in season 4, because they're doing the exam thing to get their licenses. They're doing the classes, so they're not actually fighting anybody. But basically, I said Todoroki wins that, and then for Naruto versus Shinki, Shinki wins unless Naruto pulls out Gamabunta or uses Kuruma's chakra, because Naruto's shadow clones alone aren't going to break the sand. I mean, actually, to be fair, now that I'm thinking about it, if he does the 2000 shadow clone thing, and does the 2K barrage, I mean, because that did hurt Gaara in his partially transformed form, which should probably be stronger than just the metal sand. That's the partial Shukaku transformation. That should be stronger, but keep in mind, at least it was implied that the reason Naruto was able to just pull out 2,000 shadow clones is because he was protecting something precious to him, so therefore his true strength emerged. So, because the third Hokage referenced that, Haku referenced that, and that's also why he pulled that 1,000 against Mizuki, because he was protecting something precious to him, that being Iruka, so he was able to pull out his inner strength and just summon 1,000 shadow clones. I mean, he also mastered the jutsu itself, because he told Iruka he mastered one of the jutsu from the scroll. Yeah, but anyway, with base chakra alone, though, Shinki can't keep anything. Shinki can keep the fight long range, because he can fly with his metal sand. He uses magnetism to control his sand. I recently watched the English dub of Boruto, and I guess I missed it originally, or maybe they didn't say it like that before, but yeah. Lightning is the only thing that can directly break it. I'd say I'll give the benefit of the doubt if Naruto can do his 2K barrage, that might be enough to do some damage to Shinki. I'm not sure if it would be enough for him to just beat Shinki outright, now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect. But it should be able to go through and do some damage. And then again, Sorcery was using the Iron Sand with his third puppet, and Sakura's chakra infused punches, which do a relative amount of damage in comparison to Tsunade. It's not fully, but they create craters. She couldn't break the shape of Sorcery Sand, which, I mean, then again, arguably you could say that Sorcery is stronger than Shinki, and therefore his sand should be stronger, but how much of a difference is there, really? I mean, Sarda and Boruto combined couldn't do anything, and Boruto had to pull out Kakashi's Purple Lightning in order to break the sand. And I would argue that Kakashi's Purple Lightning is stronger than Sakura's punches when she was fighting Sorcery. No. So, I'm not really sure. I still think Shinki wins, but anyway, here's the drawing. It's done. And I'll see you guys.